Thank you, Lindsay. Now on Bounce, if you have ever had a loved one suffer from Alzheimer's disease, then you know how heartbreaking it can be to see them slowly slip away, and that can be from memory loss or from them passing away. Well, June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, a time dedicated to increasing public awareness of the disease and the available resources. Radia Baxter is from the Alzheimer's Association. She's here tonight with how you can support the cause. Welcome.
Thank you for having us this evening, Marita.
Absolutely. How can people learn more about this disease?
So June is what we consider Alzheimer's and Brain Health Awareness Month. And during the month of June, the Alzheimer's Association comes together to talk about early diagnosis and detection and how folks can be included in the resources and support to care for their loved one that may have Alzheimer's disease. And so we really challenge people in the month of June to really take a stand and kind of go out and learn about ways that they can support the cause.
So how can someone detect Alzheimer's, even if whether it's in themselves or a loved one?
So what we talk about are 6 tips or strategies to identifying Alzheimer's disease or approaching Alzheimer's disease. And the very first thing of those is acknowledging whether it's a caregiver who is noticing some changes in their loved one, behavioral changes, some shifts in their memory, things like that. Usually kind of let folks kind of recognize that there are some things that are different. And so as a result of that, we challenge families to kind of seek out and have that conversation with their loved one around, I noticed something a little different about you, and how would you like for me to address those issues with you?
Okay. And what steps can people take after the diagnosis?
So one of the first things that we tell people to do after the diagnosis is to become educated about the disease. It's best when they can educate themselves about what's happening to them or their loved one, as well as go out and seek assistance from their physician, but also resources and support that the Alzheimer's Association can provide for them, including care and support services, from support groups and things like that, to information and referrals, and begin some of those care planning pieces.
Because it really is important to have the support. Because my maternal grandfather had Alzheimer's, passed away, complications from that, and he lived with us for a few years. And I really wish my parents had more support, or somewhere where they could look to okay, because being a caregiver for someone with Alzheimer's can be very trying.
Absolutely. So one of the things that we talk to families about is that initial education. Once that diagnosis is made, we talk to families about reaching out to the Alzheimer's Association and educating themselves on the types of services and support that they will need in order to care for their loved one that has the disease. Folks may not recognize that there are specific pieces, including what to do if my loved one gets to a point where they need that 24/7 round-the-care clock. Who do I contact? Who do I reach out to? And so we really tell folks to contact us at our 24-hour helpline, which is 1-800-272-3900, or via our website, www.alz.org/North Carolina, spelled out. We can provide for them information and referral. We can point them in the direction of what to do when you have that advanced care planning. How do you do those things like that? We can point them in the direction of support groups that are local into their area, as well as provide them with opportunities for education that they may not know that they need initially, but somewhere down the line and through their journey, they will need those support systems.
So what is the longest day?
So the longest day for the Alzheimer's Association is really excited for us to celebrate in the month of June. And essentially the longest day is what we talk about as being every day for a person with Alzheimer's disease is essentially the longest day. So on the summer solstice every year, and this year it's June 21st, we tell folks to honor someone who's facing this disease by doing something that they love. It's a way to bring about awareness to the disease, but also how folks can engage with the association and receive those support and care services.
So the longest day, as Radia said, coming up Thursday, June 21st in Charlotte. The Charlotte Bridge Association is hosting a bridge tournament, and in Thomasville, there is a citywide Rock the Block party on June 16th. But essentially on June 21st, you want everyone to do something that they enjoy doing, and it doesn't have to be of someone who is still living. It could be in honor, in memory of someone, yes?
Absolutely. It could be in memory of someone, but it's a way to bring about awareness of the disease and how folks can get that additional support services that they need to care for their loved one.
For more information about The Longest Day, go to WBTV.com. Be sure to look in the Web Extras section, which is right there on the homepage. Radia Baxter, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you so much for having us. And we want to challenge folks to hashtag #InAls in support of the Alzheimer's Association in June as Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month.
And I will say both Delano and I received our Alzheimer's kits.
Absolutely.
So we're excited to participate coming up later this month. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, stay with us. We got more coming up on WBTV News on Bounce right after the break.